Hey everyone, so today I'm going to review the YYR Sleipnir. The YYR Sleipnir is one of my favorite yo-yos and one of my favorite throws to compete with, and today I'm going to review it for you. So, hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to structure this review similar to Brandon Foo's reviews, in the sense that I'm going to go through 4 categories and I'm going to explain each and every aspect of the yo-yo. As with any other yo-yo, the YYR Sleipnir actually has quite a long history behind it, behind how it was made, why it was made, why YYR Recreation decided to make a yo-yo that's quite amazing as this. Okay, so way back then, back in 2007, YYR Recreation was created by Kengo Kito, as most of you or some of you may have known. YYR Recreation actually made a few yo-yos that were actually quite revolutionary during the time. YYR Recreation wanted to create a yo-yo that was angular, yet that can suit all types of styles. Creation Sleipnir actually was made for a certain demographic of yo-yoers, meaning yo-yoers who have angular and fast styles, as you see nowadays. As most of you may have known, Shinya Kito actually used a prototype Sleipnir that he used to win the 2009 World Yo-Yo Contest. Now, way back then, the Sleipnir actually had much of a sharper shape. Right now, this is the 2014 model, meaning that the model of the Sleipnir was actually updated a little bit, but nothing much has really changed from the older models. The older model had more of a sharper style in the steps right here. See, this version, the steps are actually rounded to actually fit more comfortably in the hands of yo-yoers nowadays. But otherwise than that, the diameter, the width, and the weight pretty much hasn't changed much ever since then. Hey everyone, so I just switched into another room because my living room is a lot more well lit. And yeah, here you go. So now let's first start off with the aluminum used to manufacture the Sleipnir. The Sleipnir is made out of a denser 7L75 aluminum body, meaning that the 7L75 that's used to make the Sleipnir is a lot denser than what, say, the Shuta or like the Cyborg 2.0 is made out of. Moving on to the specs. The diameter is 57 millimeters, the width is 43 millimeters, and the weight is exactly 65 grams. Okay, and then now let's explain the shape. So it's a basic V shape. Now it's a little bit different from your standard V shapes where it's just a straight step and there's no steps in between the V shape. So it's sort of like, I guess you can call it a cross between an H or a V shape or like a W shape. I'll call this a W shape where it's like a V shape and it has steps right here. So you can sort of see that it is a sort of angular type of yo-yo, meaning that it's meant for speed, it's meant for horizontals and all of that. One other thing that I would like to add on the shape is that it's actually very comfortable to fit in the hand. I have rather large hands and it fits extremely well, in my hand at least, and it feels very comfortable whenever going through combos or whenever you're doing horizontals or any kind of tricks. I'd say that it's a rather more comfortable yo-yo to use because of the rounded steps. So now with the internals, the YYR Recreation Sleipnir comes stock with a YYR Recreation regular DS bearing, a 6mm axle, and a pair of large IR pads. So it is a fully well-equipped yo-yo to compete with, that it's meant for competition. And now one thing that I would like to talk about are the engravings. I really like the engravings. As you can see right here, the horse. If you guys don't know about this, a Sleipnir is actually a mythological monster or a horse. I don't know that much about it, unfortunately, but I do know that a Sleipnir is actually inspired by Norse mythology. Then here it is in the back. YYR Recreation. Okay, so now probably the most important part of this review is, how does it play? Well, to sum it up in a few words, it plays light, fast, maneuverable, agile, and has a very powerful spin. The YYR Sleipnir is extremely stable, meaning that it pretty much has the same amount of stability as you would find in a bimetal yo-yo, such as the Dropner or such as the Space Cowboy. It has a very powerful spin, and I think what it has to do with is the material it's made out of, a dense 7075 aluminum, and the way how the shape is actually made. Okay, so as you can see, the Sleipnir has a really powerful spin. I just launched it, and yeah. Okay. The YYR Sleipnir sort of has a weird feeling. It sort of feels heavy but light at the same time. It's sort of a really hard feeling to describe and play, but it would be something that you would have to try on your own. So the Sleipnir actually is more of an all-rounder type of yo-yo, meaning that it's a type of yo-yo that, you know, you can do all your speed combos with, you can go pretty fast with it, and it's also a type of yo-yo that you can do all the tech with. And if you know me, you know how my style is technical and slacky, so it sort of fits my style either way. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the review. I hope you found it informative. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I helped you made a potential purchase decision. YYR Sleipnir will pretty much always be one of my favorite yo-yos. It's one of my top 3 yo-yos for competition. I highly recommend this yo-yo to pretty much anyone, you know, whether your style is techie or if you like speed, is pretty much good for, you know, anything out there. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Down in the comment sections about what you thought about the review, whether you liked it or not, or if there are any things that I can improve on, since, you know, this is my first review and everything, and I kind of have to get used to talking in front of the camera. But yeah, so, you know, as always, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'm out.